Stand by. Oh, what's up, smarty people? KeysDAN, RadioWhat.com, DJLittleRock.com, coming to you live and in living color from the Radio What studios. And this is my podcast, What Makes You Smarter? It's an extension of the RadioWhat.com internet radio station that I've been running for quite some time. And if you need DJ services, where do I always send you? DJLittleRock.com. One more time, DJLittleRock.com. Oh my goodness, it is the time of Mardi Gras. Everybody celebrating out there? Not just for New Orleans or Nolans. Everybody can celebrate Mardi Gras. Oh my goodness. Hey, if you want to tell your story or hear the stories of others, I encourage you to check out my other podcast. It's called What Makes You Famous. Find it everywhere using the hashtag What Makes You Famous. Now, on with the show. Today on the program, obviously, I'm talking about Mardi Gras. Oh, yeah. Man, I do like being in New Orleans and Mardi Gras. I've only gotten to do it a couple of times, but both times was fun. I know there's celebrations that are similar around the world. The one I spent a lot of time with is Fantasy Fest down in Key West, since I was living down in the Florida Keys. But even as big as that party is around Halloween time, I do believe it pales in comparison to the Mardi Gras celebration in New Orleans. New Orleans? New Orleans? Let's get down to it. Mardi Gras is a Christian holiday and popular cultural phenomenon that dates back thousands of years to pagan, spring, and fertility rites, also known as Carnival or Carnival. It's celebrated in many countries around the world, mainly those with large Roman Catholic populations. On the day before the religious season of Lent begins, Brazil, Venice, and New Orleans play host to some of the holiday's most famous public festivities, drawing thousands of tourists and revelers every year. When is Mardi Gras? Mardi Gras is traditionally celebrated on Fat Tuesday, the Tuesday before Ash Wednesday, and the start of Lent. In many areas, however, Mardi Gras has evolved into a week-long festival. Mardi Gras 2022 will fall on Tuesday, March 1st, following 2 years of canceled events due to COVID-19 pandemic. Celebrations in New Orleans are scheduled to proceed in 2022. What is Mardi Gras? Mardi Gras is a tradition that dates back thousands of years, as I have said, to pagan celebrations, spring, and fertility, including the raucous Roman festivals of Saturnalia and Lupercalia. When Christianity arrived in Rome, religious leaders decided to incorporate these popular local traditions into the new faith, an easier task than abolishing them altogether. As a result, the excess and debauchery of Mardi Gras season has become a prelude to Lent, the 40 days of fasting and penance between Ash Wednesday and Easter Sunday. Along with Christianity, Mardi Gras spread from Rome to other European countries, including France, Germany, Spain, and England. What does Mardi Gras mean? Well, in case you haven't figured it out, Mardi is the French word for Tuesday, and Gras means fat. In France, the day before Ash Wednesday came to be known as Mardi Gras or Fat Tuesday. Traditionally, in the days leading up to Lent, merrymakers would binge on all the rich, fatty foods, meat, eggs, milk, lard, and cheese that remained in their homes, in anticipation of several weeks of eating only fish and different types of fasting. The word carnival, another common name for the pre Lenten festivities, also derives from this feasting tradition. Tradition! In medieval Latin, carnivalium means to take away or remove meat, from the Latin carnem, for meat. New Orleans Mardi Gras. New Orleans. The first American Mardi Gras took place on March 3rd, 1699, when French explorers Pierre Lemoyne de Brilleville and Sieur de Bienville landed near present-day New Orleans, Louisiana. They held a small celebration and dubbed their landing spot Point du Mardi Gras. In the decades that followed, New Orleans and other French settlements began marking the holiday with their street parties, masked balls, and lavish dinners. When the Spanish took control of New Orleans, however, they abolished these rowdy rituals, and the bans remained in force until Louisiana became a U.S. state in 1812. On Mardi Gras, in 1827, a group of students donned colorful costumes and danced through the streets of New Orleans, emulating the revelry they'd observed while visiting Paris. 10 years later, the first recorded New Orleans Mardi Gras parade took place, a tradition that continues to this day. In 1857, a secret society of New Orleans businessmen called the Mystic Crew of Comus, COMUS, organized a torch-lit Mardi Gras procession with marching bands and rolling floats, setting the tone for future public celebrations in the city. Since then, crews have remained a fixture of the carnival scene throughout Louisiana. Other lasting customs include throwing beads and other trinkets, wearing masks, decorating floats, and eating king cake. Did you know Rex, one of the oldest Mardi Gras crews, has been participating in parades since 1872 and established purple, gold, and green as the iconic Mardi Gras colors. Louisiana is the only state in which Mardi Gras is a legal holiday. However, elaborate carnival festivities draw crowds in other parts of the United States during the Mardi Gras season as well, including Alabama and Mississippi. Each region has its own events and traditions. Tradition! Mardi Gras around the world. Across the globe, pre-Lenten festivals continue to take place in many countries with significant Roman Catholic populations. Brazil's week-long Carnival festivities feature a vibrant amalgam of European, African, and native traditions. In Canada, Quebec City hosts the giant Quebec Winter Carnival. In Italy, tourists flock to Venice's Carnival, which dates back to the 13th century and is famous for its masquerade balls. Known as Carnival with a K, Fastnacht, or Fasching, the German celebration includes parades, costume balls, and a tradition that empowers women to cut off men's ties. For Denmark's Fastelavn, children dress up and gather candy in similar manner to Halloween, although the parallel ends when they ritually flog their parents on Easter morning. Oh, that's a little bit about Mardi Gras. Hope you enjoy your Fat Tuesday. This has been What Makes You Smarter. A little bit of Mardi Gras. Enjoy yourself. Get some beads. Have some cake. Hey, if you'd like to tell your story or hear the stories of others, I encourage you to check out my other podcast. It's called What Makes You Famous. Find it everywhere using the hashtag What Makes You Famous. That's it for this edition of What Makes You Smarter. It's KeysDAN, RadioWhat.com, DJLittleRock.com. Peace. I'm out of here.